There we go. All right. Welcome to the November 22nd Wine Ambassador Opportunity Night. So glad you guys could join us here tonight. Love seeing each and every one of you here, especially on a great holiday week that we are starting. And if you didn't get your wine in time for this Thursday, you're not too late to get it for Christmas and New Year's. Get it on order. And thank the person that brought you here today. What I'd like to do is take the time to invite the man who has brought all of this to us. We should all be, grateful for so many things. But one of the things I know I'm most grateful and thankful for this week is for the Wine Ambassador Group, all of the family members that are here, not just tonight, that join us on Wednesdays, that join us Saturday mornings, but also to Rory and Tanya and everything that they stand for. It's just amazing, and we are blessed to have them in our lives. And I would like to just welcome our own CEO, Rory Rickard, to the call.
Well, thank you so much, Stacy, and I'm really happy to be here in this time of thanks. I'm just so thankful for what we've been able to accomplish and the lives we're able to touch with this. And this opportunity exists because there's a lot of crappy wine in the world, and we get to share the world with truly fine wines. And every Thanksgiving, in fact, I think I put a post out on Facebook about it because 3 years ago I put a big thankful post about having great wines at Thanksgiving. And we get to do that every holiday. We get to do that every weekend. We get to do that every night we want here. But it's such a thing for us to be grateful for. And it's going to be a time when we get to break open. I mean, we got a larger family than some, and they'll all be here. And we'll go through probably 6 to 8 bottles of wine. And we'll start out with a rosé as we do the appetizers, and go into the white with the turkey. And then by the dessert, we're into a red. And it'll be just an incredible, afternoon, evening of food and fun and football, right? The 3 Fs, and it'll be our tradition thing, and we get to partake with that. But also, it's something that I get to just relish because we have incredible wines that we can celebrate with and these big occasions for sure, but year round. And that's where I'll start with this. And I'm going to go into the compensation plan, and then I'm going to go into something really awesome. And when we start getting towards the family gathering time, we get to gather with our family of partners here with Wine Ambassador and the leadership every year at a leadership retreat and at our Grand Cru event. And I was on with our graphics department looking at all the photos from Napa, and we're working on some collages and some things. And it's an incredible family environment here, and we really love and cherish that. But I'm so excited for some things we have coming up. So I want to talk about that. And after I get done with the compensation plan, I'm going to go over our leadership retreat points, because I was looking at it. We have several people now that are at the halfway point or higher. We have some that have already earned the trip, and we still have 5 months to earn it. It's awesome. So I want to just point out how to get the points, where that goes, and then I'm going to have a special conversation with our Canadian members and ambassadors, because you guys are wine that's finally got through customs. So some of you are going to get 2 cases, 3 cases, some are getting 5. It's been held up, and we're shipping all on a regular basis, and we're just happy to see it finally getting through. And I was speaking with some other people up there today, and getting the wines from here across the border, just like any U.S. product. So it's just an issue from time to time. It's going to get there. We've done our part to get it to the border and to the customs. And then from customs, it goes to our agent to make sure it gets delivered, handles all the paperwork, all the taxes and everything. So they just deliver it to your door. And if we can just get this, just everybody to be educated on it up in Canada, that you're going to get your wine. It's just a matter of time. So we do case minimums. We have 2 issues we got to deal with. One of them is customs, and the other is weather. We don't have a way to deliver up into Canada when it's too cold or too hot. And it's not that too many times when that happens. It's they have a pretty decent summertime, and they have the winters, depending where it's at, are somewhat long, but we ship out case minimum. It's just going to work. And if it's too cold, we'll just hold it. So it's just a matter of getting them used to it. They order a third a month or a half a month or a case a month. But we do more cases per user per month up there. We have a lot of people that get a case a month as opposed in a higher ratio than any other country right now. And I think it's because they know they get it quicker that way and they stock up. And I'll tell you, if I was in Canada, I would be ordering cases and build a nice collection up so that I can wait it out before others come there, because you never want to drink another wine other than ours once you have the taste for it. So just stock it up. And our values, it's decent value. You can't beat the value of our wines. So let me just recap what our opportunity is. We are delivering wines to the door, shipping right from our warehouse to the door of our Wine of the Month Club members. We are not selling wine as an ambassador. The opportunity is to share the opportunity of the Wine of the Month Club with other people. So once we get hooked up in the Wine of the Month Club, we get paid exceptionally well for doing so, but we're not actually handling the wine and selling the wine. It's a very legal process. Otherwise, we are signing them up as members to get access to these wines. We send out wines at a minimum to each member of 4 bottles a month. These 4 bottles are exceptional wines that we know they're going to fall in love with. And if they want more of those exceptional wines, they need to order them through a custom order, because they're going to get different wines the next month. And if they want those wines that they like for instance, I know that in December coming up, the Moscato is supposed to be here to deliver. The Moscato I've been talking about for a year. The one thing about this whole process is we get to taste our wines that are being made. They're not made the next day or in 3 months or in 6 months, like our competitive wines in the store that I call wine punches. They're not even true wines. We're delivering a true fine wine that took 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, depending on the vintage to make. And it's ready to be bottled when it's ready to be bottled. We don't bottle them ahead of time. We bottle them when they're ready. And if they're not ready, we let them sit longer. We let the winemaker give them more love and attention until it is ready, and then we sign off on it. So we have some exceptional wines being released every month. And then they're in the warehouse for delivery to our membership, but also for custom orders while supplies last. Some of our wines are like so much, they don't even last the course of the same month. We have some that last a month or two, and then we have some that are very popular that we constantly make a lot of and bring that in there, such as our Sparkling Brut and our Sparkling Rosé. And we try to keep those on hand. The sparkling wines are very popular. Those are almost always a custom order. We do release them around the holidays, though. We do put them in there because it's a festive thing to have. But we always have weddings going on. And I've seen a lot of weddings that have been happening with our sparklings participating in the wedding festivities, and it makes me so proud. And being that we just did 2 weddings the last couple of years, we had plenty. It was nice to see. All right, so that's what our opportunity is sharing these incredible wines. And, there's a law of marketing in the States that no matter how great your product or service is, it will not sell itself. Same goes with wine. Now, these wines got to be tasted. They got to be shared with others. And the message and what we have needs to be shared with others. And we have an amazing way we do that. We teach all of our wine ambassadors how to do that online through video presentations. And this call we do every Monday, and our Wine of the Month, our Wine and Dine show that we do every Wednesday on the same location, or on thewineanddineshow.com. And it's just a half hour earlier than now. It starts at 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 Eastern, where we have wine pairings and food, appetizer, main course, dessert, side dishes, and we just show how easy and fun it is to prepare wines. Also, it changes the flavor of the foods, and that whole experience and the discovery of that with our different wines that are released is just a lot of fun to share. And we've been doing that now for several years, and we will never stop. It's just too much fun. And that's every Wednesday. And then Saturdays, we do training on how to market. In addition to that, and separately, my wife and I are definitely part of this company. I'm the CEO. She is the compliance officer. We put family fortunes to make this business the way that it is today. It is 100% debt-free. We don't even have a credit card bill, right? And our wines are already prepaid for years in advance. It's set up right so we can maintain this and grow this. And it's a passion of ours, but it's also one of the most relevant things we've ever marketed. So we're really in love with this business. But from our family to your family, we also own lead generation companies. We come with a background. In fact, all the owners of Wine Ambassador are professional marketers. We understand that acquisition cost is real. And so when we built compensation plan, we built it to the way we would want it to be for us. In fact, that's how we also get paid. So you're going to see an incredible commission plan, and it's ensured that we're going to maintain it, Rich, because we want to get paid the same way. And we've been doing this for a few years now. It's never changed, and we even have incredible incentives and leadership trips on top of it. So it's an incredible opportunity that pays very well, and it's designed so that people can have great hobby income, part-time, full-time, and career life-changing income. It's all here. But from my family to yours, from Candy and I to yours, we will help you fund your marketing. We will fund all the paid marketing so that you can grow your business and do it in a very professional manner. So that being said, I'm going to walk you through the comp plan. And I have other things to show you as well. So we'll do that first. Here's our comp plan. We got 3 ways to get started. One is just become a customer. Our customers spend $99.95 for 4 incredible bottles a month. $99.95, 4 bottles. These bottles, if they were to retail, would be $80 to $120 a bottle. Yet you're getting 4 of them for $100. 1 bottle alone is worth the entire shipment. And then we know that you're going to like them. You're going to order custom cases. And custom cases are, for customers are $360 a case. Now, I'm bringing that up because we sell a lot to customers, but our ambassadors are the people that are going to be sharing this more openly. They're going to be a partner with us. And we want them to not only understand our wines, but also understand our high-level wine, which is our Grand Cru. And we have an estate, reserve, and Grand Cru member level. And it is based on your entry as, or you can call them like a starter kit. But the starter kit is priced at the lowest price possible. It's called Grand Cru pricing. So estate members come in at $300, which is 20% off of a customer case. That's our lowest discount, and that's just Grand Cru pricing. So estate members, is $300. You get a case of wine, you get full access to the compensation structure, and there's no. And you can always upgrade or change your level from estate to reserve and Grand Cru. You just pay the difference and get the difference. There's no penalty to, if you don't come in a Grand Cru, but you are going to want to be a Grand Cru. I'll explain more. The estate member is $300, and it comes with a case of wine, and then you get 10% discount on your additional cases. So it's even a better deal than being just a customer. You're going to get a better savings on additional cases. Reserve members is $600. You get 2 cases. Or if you're in a state, you pay another $300. You already got 1 case. You're going to get a second case, and now your discount goes to 15%. Then we have Grand Crus that are $1,200 that comes with 2 cases, or you can upgrade from the reserve or the estate and pay the difference to receive the difference. You can pay, $900 difference and get a case of wine and the Grand Cru 6 bottle, or just pay the difference from reserve to Grand Cru, which is $600. You're going to get our Grand Cru luxury box. These wines are worth $300 to $600 a bottle, depending on what's in there. Our Grand Cru right now is worth over $2,500 retail, and you're going to get it for $600. It's an amazing setup of wines. These are that next level wine. So basically the format goes, you get a case of our incredible wine, you get another case of incredible wine. By then you're going to definitely have a palate and taste, and you're going to want to know what that next level is. And that's our Grand Crus. And our Grand Cru wines are insanely good. And we've just made it available. You can order Grand Cru 6 bottle assortments based on what we have in inventory on when you want to in a custom order. Brand new thing in the back office. Now, for those that live in non-ship states or non-ship countries, they can participate in the full compensation plan. They just don't receive the wine until we can ship there. And that is our non-ship program here that's called the Grapevine Powerline System. If you qualify for that, the person that brought you here can explain how that works. But, basically, we're able to expand in countries before we can get the wine there. And that's how we started in Canada. Some of our top producers in the business were from Canada, and they couldn't even get the wine there yet. Now they get the wine there, and it's just awesome. But that's what's available. We have people in Australia that are doing it. We have people in Africa that are part of the membership and in Europe. And yet we just opened up a lot of the countries in Europe. We're shipping to the UK, Germany, Spain, France, and Italy. And other countries we're adding based on our shipping and delivery of getting that down to a really decent price. And we ship out case minimums outside the U.S. just because it's the shipping for 4 bottles versus the case is the same. Once you average out the cost per shipping per bottle, it's very affordable for most families. when we do it that manner, and that's how we do it. We try to get the cases between 120 and 150 with taxes and everything through the door. That's a very affordable price, especially with our wines. And our wines are priced for member pricing. We have no middlemen. It goes from the wine, makers, which we have second and third generation, top wine producers in the regions of Napa and Sonoma. These wines are exceptional. That's why we hired them to do it. We basically commissioned them to make the wines. And they make the wine, it goes to our bottling facility and then to our warehouse and then to your door. There's no middleman. In a traditional sense, the wine that gets to the wine store has gone through 5 different distribution points, and there's a markup all along the way. So it's not a better wine, it's a way inferior wine that you're getting from the liquor store anyway. Plus, there's over 250 additives, all artificial, that are on the list of the FDA's approved list for winemakers. It's disgusting that they actually allow that, but it's just like honey. There's real honey, true honey that comes from the clover. It might come from the elderflower, and it's listed. And if you look at the back of the honey and it doesn't say pure honey and it has high fructose corn syrup, you're buying a knockoff imitation honey. You're buying engineered food is nothing but sugar, basically. That's the difference. And the food industry is very corrupt, and I think everybody knows that. But wine is no different. And, you want a true wine. And that's why our wines are so superior. You're not going to get the headaches because we don't have artificial sulfites added to it. We're not adding things for flavor and to distort the whole process so that we can kick out the wine in 3 months. We take the full 3 years of love to produce the proper wine. And when it's made the proper way, it makes its own natural sulfites that our body can process. We don't get headaches from it because it's not artificial. Once it's artificial, our bodies have to do more to break it down, and it actually is not very healthy. And some of the stuff they put in there is very toxic, especially at high levels. So it's just important to understand that we're part of a true fine wine, and it makes us proud. And the more you know it, the better that'll make you feel. So here's the way we qualify for the ranks. On the right-hand side, we have everything from a 1-star ambassador to an executive ambassador. And based on your rank is what you get paid in all the ways we get paid. So everybody gets paid in the free wine method and the customer acquisition bonus and the wine starter kits. But the binary pay and the check match pay, which happens to be the long-term income, I call it the residual income, it's based on your rank. So basically, the more people you bring in and the more you help them build and duplicate, the more you're going to make. And the requirement for the volume, I have an asterisk on it. We have a 2-team process, a left team and a right team. The person that's getting you involved is going to put you on their left team or right team. Whatever team that is, that's the team they're building with you. They're going to teach you how to build that team, teach you how to use our leads and marketing and training as well to build. And then as you get that going, you're going to start building the other side. And as you build the other side, you're going to get paid in the binary. And I'll cover that in just a second. But the percentage you get is based on your rank. And the volume needs to come, at least 30% of the volume comes from one leg and no more than 70% of the volume required for your rank from the other side. You get paid on all the volume based on the compensation plan, but you need to have that balance to earn the rank requirement to get paid from 6% to 22% on your binary percentage. And then on the right side there, I'll show you the check match from 3-star ambassador is 30%. And then once you hit 6-star, it's a 50% check match. And that's a check match on all your personally enrolled ambassadors when they start getting the binary pay. So again, the more people you personally bring in and help them build their organization, the more you're going to get paid. And we have an amazing system. I'm going to just go over the 5 ways we get paid again, really quick here. Free wine. Even our customers get free wine. We are really banking on word of mouth and marketing that we do. And when you bring in a customer, you refer a customer directly to your account. Even one customer is worth, free wine 4 times a year. Okay. And if you bring in 2, it's 2 out of 3 months a year, and 3 ordering every month is every month. So, one customer or 2 or 3 or more, as you accumulate orders, you get free wine. So every 3 up to free, you get 1 credit up to 1 credit per month. Okay. So and it's spelled out right here, but if you refer one customer and they order January, February, March, you're getting credit free. You're going to get credit for free wine in April. You'll get a $99.95 credit, and you just basically pay the shipping. If you only have one customer and they just order every 3 months, perfect. You get free wine 4 times a year. If you have 2, you're going to get free wine 2 out of 3 months. 3 customers, you're going to get free wine every month. And then after that, as in the ambassador pay, we have an ambassador customer acquisition bonus. And we call it ambassador customer because it's for both. As you bring in customers, your fourth customer forward, you already got free wine. So your fourth customer forward, you get a $20 bonus, and you get $10 every month they order. And then ambassadors are also customers, and you get the same bonus, the $10 bonus on ambassador customers each month they order. So as you accumulate your growth of your company, and we have some that have hundreds of customers at this point, 100 is $1,000 a month just in that compensation model. And, so that's something you're definitely building towards, and it's something that's there to help build that stable income. Then we have the wine starter kit. So when you enroll a new ambassador, you're going to get 50% of their starter kits. And if they upgrade, you get 50%. So every new ambassador is worth $600 to you as they upgrade to Grand Cru. Now at Grand Cru, there's some other advantages. You get a black card, which gives you some special privileges at our wine events. We do a Grand Cru vineyard event every Labor Day out in Napa. We just had a beautiful event this last September. Only Grand Cru members can go and attend. We'll be launching tickets for that the first part of the year, and we're going to have a way that people actually earn their way there, of course, but only Grand Crus can buy the tickets. Only Grand Crus can go to that incredible event, and it's spectacular. It was a lot of fun, incredible food, and the atmosphere. And it's just an amazing thing to do, to be able to go and celebrate where we are as a business in our own vineyards. It's just really awesome. But also we do massive marketing at a corporate level, and all the referrals that come in from that are fed to our Grand Cru members. We want to make sure that you are familiar with our wine and our Grand Cru wine, and you're an ambassador. And we don't bill directly to the company. We rotate it to our ambassadors that are Grand Crus, that are active in the program, in that model. And I've been watching the process go and leads go and building up. And we'll cover more of that in some regional trainings here. But you can see it on our brand pages. One of my favorite ones is More Than Muse. And this page is getting more and more hits, but it's a wine ambassador brand. And you're going to see this stuff on here. We actually have 6. We actually have 7, one coming up, but it shows all the different stuff. And let's see what that video is. But anyway, everything is on there. We just did a big migration on servers because we needed more for even more traffic. It's been an incredible thing. We're on a big commercial grade thing. It's on the other ones too. So the Rickard label, Antonio, all of them are having this. And we're creating more and more based on all of our brands, and then we just press those forward. So this is all happening and growing, and it's something we're participating in. But when they actually go to the enroll, right here it says join. This rotates to active Grand Crus only. Whether they come in as an ambassador or a customer, it's layered right there. I'll show you how this works. They can be a customer or an ambassador. The videos right here, which again, we just moved it. I'll find out where that's at. And they sign up, it rotates them and places them in a rotational to active Grand Cru members. So that's where that's at. The other thing is wine starter kits. You bring somebody in, we want you to spend the right time to do it and make it rewarding. We lose money with you to bring them in. When they come in for $300, they get an incredible case of wine, and we're paying you $150 and putting 150 BV in the compensation structure. This is definitely a loss leader for the company. We also know this: you try our wines, you're sticking around, and you have you get a good palate of it. You can represent it properly, and we want to make that investment going forward. And as professional marketers, it was really important we did that. They come in as a reserve member, you're going to get $300. If they upgrade from the 300 to the 600, you're going to get 150 as they upgrade. And if they upgrade from the 600 to Grand Cru, you're going to get another $300 because you get, half the 600. So every new ambassador you bring in is worth upwards of 600 to you. And we have a very impressive upgrade rate because becoming a Grand Cru makes sense. Not only do you get the biggest discount on additional cases, but you also get to try those Grand Crus, and you get to participate in the nationwide access, global marketing that we're doing as a company. The bigger we build our name, the more we can share that. And that's who we are. We partner with you, and we want our ambassadors to be extremely, rewarded for the work they're doing and to commit to this long term. Wine is a foundational business. It'll never go away. It's been here for 7,000 years, and we're delivering true fine wine from Napa and Sonoma to the world. It's an amazing opportunity, and that's what we get to participate in. Now, with that opportunity, we also have our leadership retreats. I'm pulling up the points. We're going to go to Waikiki. It ends April 16th. So we're in November. So that's December, January, February, March, April. 5 months, almost 5 solid months from right now to qualify for it. To be there for 5 days and 4 nights at 600 points. We are in the 3rd month. There's 8 months total. We already have people qualifying for the 600 points already. And we have one well on his way to 800, which is the full week. Then you can start earning airfare and you can use the airfare. We're going to give you airfare credit. You can use it for whatever you want. We're going to give you funds that it's meant for your airfare, but you can apply it extra for your spending or whatever else, all the way up to additional. So you can bring a spouse, all that stuff to come here. It's going to be an amazing Waikiki. And I'll actually show you the video of it right now because it's so important. I don't do this all the time, so I'll bring it up there. To earn the points, I'll just break it down separately. Oops, wrong one. To earn the points, it's just every new customer you bring in is 5 points. If your customer of yours refer somebody, another 5 points. It pays down generations. You bring a new ambassador, you get 5 or you get 10. But if your ambassador brings an ambassador, you get 5. Your ambassador brings, you activate the marketing tools, you get 10. If one of your ambassadors activates them, you get 10. If your personals activates, down, you get it for your group. And the same with the $59.95 marketing tools, you get those as well. If they activate the 59, you get 20 points. And then 10, 10, 10. So as your team is growing, there's ways to earn these points is there. And then we also have participation points. It's a limit of 1 per month. And I'm going to put a little caveat on that because of the custom situation in Canada. Everyone in Canada can get, credit for 1 per month, but you don't have to, if you do them all in the month of, like say November, or, if you do August, September, October, because you got your wine finally, you can do 3 in the same month. We're going to give you credit 1 per month. We're not going to penalize you because you can't get your wine. We have no control on customs, but you're going to get credit and you can just do different openings and do that. The other thing that we have is a wine social event. And I'm seeing more of these. In fact, Aaron, I saw yours. That looks so fun. Nell does them. They look amazing. And you just have at least a minimum of 5 new people, not counting yourself. And you do a wine social, that's worth 25 points. So between the unboxing videos on YouTube or social media, it can be on any social media that you share with us. And you do a wine unboxing, that's 15. You do a wine social, that's 25. That's 40 points. And even over the next 5 months, right? 5 times 40, that's 200 of your 600 points. And it adds up. And then those that cook on the Wine and Dine show, you get 25 points for that. And stay tuned. I'm going to be rolling out something on the next week's call. We're going to do an additional promotion for the month of December in participation points in addition to this. So even if you think you're not in the running, you are in the running. You got 5 months to hit those points. And I'll go back here again. This is what you're trying to get, the points you want. 600 gets you there for 5 days, 4 nights. 800 gets you there for the full week. You're going to want to push for the 800, but get there. Once you get to one of these events, you'll see how great they are. You're never going to miss another one. So that being said, I think I close that out. Let me stop my share. Again, Canada, I'm so happy you guys are getting your wine. When we get those calls that it's been released from customs, we just jump up and down here and we just send on a regular basis. Hopefully they get catch up from their backlog, political or not, whatever it is. We know that it can go a lot quicker, but your wine will get there. It's going to always get there. We back it up anyway. But, we are so happy to see the numbers in Canada growing. And it's, just awesome that we're doing this here. I saw more orders in the UK go out, which is fantastic. Italy, Germany, Spain, France. And, as we continue to expand our reach of where we can deliver these wines, and it's not, we can actually ship wine around the world. It's the shipping price that we work on, and we try to get a good consolidator or a partner to help deliver it in a timely manner, handle the customs arrangements, and deliver to the home. And it's definitely an amazing future we're part of. So that's our opportunity here. Get the person that brought you here. Let them get you going, get into our leads. And that being said, God bless. See you guys on the Wine and Dine on Wednesday and the training Saturday. And we're happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Customer service and support is always around, but they will not be answering phones on Thursday this week. Otherwise, we're just cranking out. And remember, the holidays are amazing. get in, get your custom orders of sparkling. We had a bunch more hit the warehouse. We're ready for this. We're ready for this holiday season in a big way. So if you need to order 6 cases to handle a big old party, it's there. God bless everyone. Bye for now.